Okay, I am here to get to work. Gotta move this stuff around on the screen. Da 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 da. Mr. Frog. Oh, we're still in the away from key area. We're gonna have to move out. We pop. There we go. All right. Where was I going to go check? I wanted to make sure that this area was actually sealed off because I had an iron golem spawning in here last night. Over and over he did. Last time he suffocated in the wall. Frog is like, I must gamble. I need to gamble because I am Frog. Oh, actually, before we do that, keep that off until we start gambling. Alright, added a stasis chamber zone. So cool. Yeah, I put that there. When my stasis is up, I hope they summon me, because then I'll blow them to smithereens. And all three of these are finally full, all my orders are full, and then there's the gambling. Hilarious. Okay, so we got just Frog who wants to gamble. I don't know about anybody else, but oh man, that was quite the yawn. Crap, my phone's over there. I need to grab it for the timer. Okay. I'll try. He appeared at that. There we go. I'm like, why is the auto not working on my phone? What a mysterious thing. Alright, better clean this screen real quick. Clean, clean. Gotta clean, clean. Cleaning the screen. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. We need to make this. All right, betting will be low today. Will be only 5 minutes today. I don't want to do more because of I've got things I gotta do. Check your balance before you start. You want me to check the balance just in case you you're at 33.78. So are you trying to see if you do what you did like you did yesterday, where somehow you had 30.78 balance and then somehow you betted and got back your exact balance? Is that your goal? I'm curious, is that the goal of the frog today? All right. Slash settings. I'll turn this on and off occasionally to make this easier. Where is the thing at? Payments in form of emeralds. All right. Go ahead and place bet. I want to start practicing this to get used to it. Okay, there we go. We got it on and off. That'll make that easier. All right. I just got to move some stuff up. Start the timer. Boom. We got 5 minutes to do some stuff. All right, and get closer to the smithing table. Make sure everything's set up. Do. Yep, and do. Cool. All right. And for this one, it's a tie, so you lose that one, Mr. Flaky. I want to start getting to the habit of this, so I'm going to be practicing. All right, you can go ahead if you want to send another. 5 mil. All right. Let's go ahead and do this again. And pop! 8 and 2. I win that one, Mr. Flaky. Alright. Let's go slash settings again. I want to get in this habit because once I start doing this on a normal basis and we start getting more people betting, I want to make sure I'm practicing the on and off payments. Alright. Payment is on. Alright. Cool. All right, Mr. Flaky. I feel like this is going to be your one. This has to be your one. Oh, it is. Look at that. Flaky Frog did it. He got his 10 mil because he is Flaky Frog. I'm sensing you're going to end up with the exact same balance again. All right, payment's on. For anybody that wants to bet, I do on and off and set it up. He sent 2. We talked about this. It's one attempt per one per attempt, not stacked. So remember what I said. If you send the additional, I end up considering that a donation and end up keeping it. Let me see here. Got 6 and 1. I won that one. But I'll do you a favor, and it's the only time I'm going to do this for your second payment, just to see. Got 1, got 4. All right. Remember, 1 payment at a time. If I get any more than the actual stack, I'm going to end up holding on to it because I don't want to get into the habit of setting those kinds of payments up. Okay, payments are on. 1 bet per person. There we go. All right. We will do this. Now let's go pop. We got 3 and we got 5. You win that one, Mr. Flaky. All right. Next round. All right. Let's see what Mr. Frog is going to do this time. 5 and 6. Mr. Frog wins. All right. Put that one back. Put that one back. This. There we go. Okay. Slash settings. All right. And on to the next one. Anybody that wants to bet, now's the time. Mr. 5 mil. All right. And Flaky's trying to go on a roll. Let's see if he does it. 2, 5. Boy, 5 is your number today. All right. And you may bet again. Like he went 1 mil this time. He was like, oh, 1 mil. Let's see. 4, 3. I win that one. All right. And go ahead. You are free to bet again. All right. Let's see if this is Flaky's day. 4, 2. It is. All right. Got time for one more. Payment's on. 2 mil. Now let's see. He's trying to figure out odds and averages here. He's got 3 and 1. You win that one, Mr. Flaky. And there is the alarm. All set. And stop right there. There you go. And that is it for today's bets on this one. Perfecto. All right, we'll go back into settings because I'm going to have that active when I start doing my stuff. All right. Well done, Mr. Frog. Well done. You played a very good game. Hello, guys. You know, you guys are going to... wait, why is your... Oh, you're the snow dude. All right. And now it is time to... oh, and also, Mr. Flaky, like I said, if you post your IGN in the chat, you get $1 million automatically. So, don't forget that each day that I do that, you just got to post your IGN. There you go. All right, it is time to go base hunting, and I have learned a new method for hunting bases that are potential farms. And I wasn't aware a method like this existed, but I tested it, and holy crap, it works. It was way better than I thought it would be. I didn't think a method like this was a thing, but it is. It's definitely a thing. So, because I know they raised the hopper limit, but apparently, if you find a potential base with a sign, shulkers and stuff on the pie chart, and you lay down hoppers near the chunk that said farm is near, depending on how many hoppers are in that chunk, the hopper won't stay down. Like, it'll place here, but it won't stay down. I didn't know this was such a method, but apparently it works. It works. I tried it. It works. I found 3 farms yesterday. I was mind blown. I did not know a method like this worked. But hoppers laid down, just make it work. It's crazy that this finds bases. All right, we're going to go ahead and pop up this. We're going to go to tick. We're going to go to block entities. Shulker box already. There's no way. Assign. That's not possible. There's no way I RTP'd right on top of a... Well, like, that doesn't stand out. Why would they do that? Like, really? Why would they do that? Bro, what are you thinking? Alright. There's a it looks like a smaller base was under here. There's an end chest right here. I'm going to get that up. That'll get that off the radar, hopefully. Nope, still on the radar. Someone buried that with endstone. Hilarious. Alright, so... dug up through that way, so we can go back up. But apparently with the hopper method, when you lay down hoppers like this, in each chunk, it literally will tell you if the base has hit the hopper limit near the chunks that it's in. And if it doesn't place, you know there's a farm right there in that chunk. It's a crazy method. I didn't think it worked, but it does. It's nuts. It's quite the method. All right, let's head on up. We're gonna start placing hoppers along the surface and see if we potentially can narrow it down. All right, we got the chest and the shulker box right here and a side. There's also the potential that the entities could show. No, it doesn't look like there's anything specific. Here's hoppers count as entities. They do not. They do count as a Minecraft item, but that's only after it's been dropped. Alright, we'll go like this. We are going to go to block entities. I went to the wrong one. It's 8 block entities, right? There we go. Alright. We'll do FG plus 1. Now let's see if we can narrow down the chunk that this thing could be hiding in. In? No, no. I want to get it off. There we go. Okay. Not there, but here. Now, where's the sign? Here it is. Okay. Nope, nothing. Nope. 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 Still cannot believe a hopper method like this exists. That's just crazy to me. You want to add to the bounty for how much profit you made. I mean, when I go to rate bases, my bounty is going to be open, so if you want to, you can be my guest. You can do that. Oh, this looks like a spot. No, nothing there. Now, let me see here. If I can get this down here. You made a 20... There's no way. So you made 22 million profit for the first time. That's not bad, man. I was about to say, like, you made a $22 profit. I'm gonna be like, didn't seem that way. Alright, the shulker box is more over here. Alright, I'm gonna get to the area with the sign. And I'm curious if the sign might just be... Actually, we need to check percentages now that we're refreshed. Alright, so the chest is definitely below Y0. The shulker box is above Y0. I didn't take a look at the percentages because I'm blind as a bat. Alright, so this... is the shulker above ground. The chest is below Y0. So it is definitely not around here. Should look at the percentages before I went scavenging like that. Alright, let's do an RTP to the east again. Why is my ping 3 digits in the northeast? Doesn't appear to be a delay. Let me try that again. Kinda... No. Oh. The ping's shooting up if I break a block? Alright. Nothing here. Hey, look, a random sign. Hee hee. See, I've RTP'd in a few random spots, and it's very silly because these spots that I've RTP'd into have had holes. And I've fallen straight down and exploded a totem. Random RTP's my butt. Let's see if I can get that back down to double digits. Do a couple of refreshes here. That looks better. That was the sign over that way. No, nothing this way. It's like the ultimate RGB experience. Ooh. I've never ended up here before. This is a nice area. Really? No player activity here? That's kind of shocking. Huh. This might have some potential. I kind of want this area. Oh no, there's definitely been player activity. Right there. But oddly enough, no one's built anything over here. Oh, that's it. That's actually not bad. Like an area where people haven't built anything. Or added stuff to the ground like ender chests. That's a good sign for a place to build a potential base. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That is definitely a good potential. All right. I like that. Oh my gosh. I might save this location. Like, you can't find locations on Donut barely anymore that don't have some sign of player activity. Look at this. There's no chests, nothing. Wow. This is good. I do like this. I do like this a lot. Oh, there's an ender chest, but it was further down. But, jeez, that's all that's on radar. There's no sign of mine shafts. There's no sign of even a potential chest. All right, this is going to be the final determining factor. We're going to go to entities. Do a quick refresh. Craft, travel, pig. There is nothing. There is nothing. Bro, you don't find areas like this on Donut. You just don't. No sign of player activity. Holy crap. Like, the only player activity is, like, across here. But that's it. There's, like, no chests. There's no armor stands. There's no potential shulkers or anything. Holy crap. This makes me very excited. This is a good area. Oh, yeah. We're making this into a spot. I'm coming back here. Oh, okay, yeah. Actually means I'm going to have to do that. 1 second. 1, 2. We're going to have to reset some stuff. Okay, let's make sure this is set to Team Home. All right. And it should be... Home 3 was the other one. There we go. So it should just be these two then. This is the one to the end, and then this is the one to the random trading hall that I made. All right. So we will go to RTP. East. That's shocking, finding an area like that. Okay. Now here, definitely... Oh, what the heck is that? Hey, look at that moon. Though I wish they would get rid of that black outline on there. That kind of ruins the immersion. Kind of ruins the immersion. Alright, let's see here. We'll pick this up. I'm not able to get up there. Let's pop that. There we go. Random watermelon. What if you surround it with nuggets to make it into glistening watermelon? I never fully understood that method. Let me go to Team Home. Oop, there we go. Go into Team. Then, all right. Go to RTP East. I hear you, angry zombie man. Hello, angry bee. I've never really gotten into a fight with a bee before. Random chest. Let's do refresh. Low Y 0? Looks like it is. Oh. Yep, definitely is. Alright, let's go ahead and flip this. We're going to sell some stuff that's in my inventory. That. Yeah. All right, that. Apples. The apple of my eye. And up we go. A jungle zone, so I'm not expecting much from here. Maybe we should consider doing an entity search this time. We'll do 2. Alright. Aircraft item on the ground. Anything involving armor stands. Heck, even a villager. Minecraft item. Yeah. Pretty much. I made a couple spots with I separated 3 villagers and 4 villagers in several spots where they are now just kind of hanging out. Item would just be kelp. Let's go back to black entities. So yep, selling villagers. Make trading halls. Indeedly. And boy, did I take those villagers far, far, far away. And believe me, it was way beyond 6 chunks. I had to buy a crap ton of rails and minecarts and push them all kinds of different areas. And just so you know, Hero, if you post in the chat your IGN, I will send you 1,000,000. We're over a desert now. Oh, trial spawner and stuff. Not interested in trial spawners. Vaults are not on my list of stuff today. In an open desert now, there's definitely player activity. Potential village. Oh, looks raided. Not seeing anything here. It looks like they raided it already. It's not blown up. This tells me they might have taken it for a trading hall. Though, in a desert, though, that's very hard to do underground because, you know, sand always constantly falling. So, let's do an entities check. And we'll see. That's not the one I want. I want entities. 3. There we go. Yeah, the villagers have definitely been taken. Where do you think they could have moved them? Hey there, Wills. Going good so far. Don't forget, post in chat your IGN, and I can send you 1,000,000. Well, there's a cat nearby. But we're not getting anything on the entities bar. Joy! Let's see here. No, it doesn't appear to be anything around at the moment. I was thinking I might have gotten lucky and found a village. Sure thing. I want to look around a bit because I feel like they couldn't have moved the villagers that far if there is most likely a trading hall that they made. Oh, there's a pyramid over here, but this has probably already been looted. Oh yeah, this is more than looted. This was exploded. Worth a look to see if villagers are anywhere. Nothing's appearing on pie chart. I checked for entities. I didn't find anything. 2. Nope, nothing. I think they might have just killed all the villagers, which is a odd thing to do. I guess some people just live for chaos. Chaos in the distance. another village. Signs of player activity. Man, these poor villages have no chance. Let's do this. Let's go to entities. Oh, there's a minecart. Trader llama, of course, but looks like someone might have already got the same idea I did, which means they probably already found the person's attempt at a trading hall. Yeah, I think that's what happened. They already found the trading hall. Yeah, nothing down there. That's a shame. That's a shame. I'm trying to get people to talk more in chat when they join my stream. So what that does is it creates work. It tells the YouTube algorithm that there's activity in my chat, rather than everyone being silent. So by having people post their IGNs for 1 million as an incentive, they'll post more often. Like, just post their names and that'll get them active. But it's all for the YouTube algorithm. Make it actually see activity and not just turn it down. Signs. I don't think that's signs of anything. That's fine. Alright, let's see. More for entities. Nope, nothing. Nothing at all over here. So, no ender chests. I mean, yes, ender chests, but there's signs. I think those signs are probably just someone who invited a streamer out. Flaky Frog paid 20 million, and for a large shout out. A very large shout out indeed. Why, thank you, Mr. Flaky. Though I'm curious why. Oh, there's the ender chest. Okay, let's get off my radar. Yay, it's off my radar. That's one thing narrowed down. Alright, so the chest is definitely in a minecart or in above Y0. The sign's definitely above Y0. So I don't have to look for those. Those are completely not needed. Flaky with... Oh, what the... What was that? Did anyone else see that? It looked like a block just randomly flew out when I was flying past. Huh. Check your balance? Oop. Alright, let's see. Slash balance to... $167 million. It looks like you lost 3 million there when you were trying to get the stuff back up. No, 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 no. Blakey? You wanted me to say 6'7"? I'm afraid your 6'7" lacked the conviction because it had a 1 before it. So it was 167. I'm sorry. Your 6'7" conviction didn't work. It didn't work. I appreciate your attempt, man, but that 6'7" had a 1 before it. I can't 6'7" a 1. Ooh, someone built something, but doesn't look like there's anything out here. I mean, this seems like a nice area. It doesn't have a lot of player activity in it, but the only downside is I'm curious if there's kelp. No, it's just a standard river. Huh. I'm curious how far out... Oh, wow, look, it's an eclipse. Look at that. Now that's cool. Look at that. That's an actual eclipse by Solus, by the Solus shader. Solus shader does some amazing stuff. Look at those pretty colors, the Aurora Borealis. Man, that looks nice. There's my feathers. There you go. Well, regardless, the villagers have been moved. I moved them to 2 separate areas. Each one is exactly 21 chunks apart from where we originally were at. They're 21 chunks away. So I've got 2 villager halls. Well, they're not villager halls. They just each one's got 3 villagers in it. So if people want to start a trading hall, they can. Pop this open. Refresh. Oh, there's the ender chest. Aha! Wow, there really is not a lot of player activity out here. That's not bad. Well over here? I'm not sure if Donut SMP follows the same villager cap as vanilla. You have to remember that originally the hoppers, these right here, were at a 3,000 limit per chunk and chunk distance that they were in. I don't know how far it was, but they just raised the upper limit of these to 8,000 now. So I honestly have no idea if maybe, just maybe, they have maybe upped it, but chances are they probably did. Frog, how did you lose all your money? Oh, boy, they destroyed this. I could have used these pillagers. Let me check. Let me see something. Hang on, hang on. Nope. Well, I see you're selling 2 maces. Unenchanted maces, but 2 maces nonetheless. Yeah, I don't know because, well, we'll have to see because, just like I said, they might have upped it. Villagers being upped and stuff like that, because if you remember, Wizox, or it may have been Fayrix, I forget which one, made that super long trading hall with with a villager with every single enchantment book in the game. Well, all the enchantments maxed in the game. None of them were zombified, though. They were just villagers that had regular prices, so they had books in there 64H. No, nothing so far. The desert has been a very not active player zone. Is this a half loaded? No. This is a chunk that just didn't want to render fully. Hit the jungle. Oh, player activity now. Now we're getting somewhere. You know what? There's some place I've never been, and I kind of want to go there. I've been tempted for a while to do it. Just haven't really thought about how I can get there closer. I want to try to go to 000. I want to get to spawn on Donut. Actual spawn. Like the center of where it all started. So let's see here. RTP. Let's see how much closer I can get, and then we can do that. We'll have to do /settings, of course, because we got to shut this off. Rejoin. All right. The real coordinates present right now. Yeah, it is kind of but it's a rite of passage. You see, it could be but it's also a rite of passage for most streamers. So I'm actually kind of tempted to do it. I want to see how close I can get to X. Oh, 15k blocks isn't bad. That's actually pretty good. I don't know if we'll get better than that, but... Alright, I guess we'll do this. Oh, there's a shulker box showing up. Did it show up over here? Yeah, it did. Let me check. That shulker box is above Y0. Alright, well... have to reduce X distance, so let's see. It's a 15k block journey. But we have an Electra. A crap ton of fireworks. $15k blocks will definitely do it. Who knows, maybe we'll come across something interesting like a sky base. But one this close would probably be impossible, because someone would have found it already. It's strange, with the amount of players that you see, most of them obviously being alt accounts and bots, you get the feeling that more bases would be more present in certain areas, but they really aren't. Yeah, that one's above Y0. Hitting this zone. Probably an ancient city underneath this. Well, the chest is a good indication. What is that? Just crying obsidian stacked together? Hey there, EJ! So you are a Bedrock player. There you go. My favorite biome? It's the pale oak. Pale oak has always been my favorite. I just like the pale oak. I like it since its addition. I like what it has. I just like the color of it. Give me that 1 million. HJ's like, give me that 1 million. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, what's this? Oh, what do we got up here? And of course, someone had to carve out a... Oh, it was someone's attempt at something. How did a traitor end up here? Bro, get down there. I found 2 so far since I've been on here. And I mined one of them, and then I left one of them alone. Whoa. What's going on up here? Another base? These must be older sky bases that people attempted to build. Oh, this was a tree farm. You can tell. I think this might have been someone's tree farm from a potential video. Oh no, there's cacti up here too. Oh no, those are bamboo. But yeah, this definitely looks like it was a tree farm. Why build it so close to this area? I don't know. I mean, it's not bad. All right, let's start reducing distances again. All right, keep going. Shulker box definitely above Y0. I guess my question is, so you paid 10 mil for a 3-chunk area of Pale a month ago, made like 3 mil before it got destroyed. I'm curious, like, how are you making money off the Pale? The only thing I know that you can make money off on that would be like the creaking hearts and stuff. And I kept my creaking hearts from the last one that I found. Hey there, weirdo cat known as Jamie. Thought you were annoyed there was another cat here. We are way above the sky. Oh, gotcha. Oh, if it was super noisy, was it because you had note blocks? Because you could just put a stone on top of those and that stifles the sound. For my first kelp farm, I had to block out the sound on some of those note blocks because those suckers were loud. Oh, yeah, that would definitely get found eventually. I'm kind of tempted to see what would happen if I build a trident farm closer to spawn, like near a river, and see if anybody would actually find it. Oh, well, that's a bamboo farm attempt. Some of these farms, I bet, are from when donuts started, since we're getting so close. It would make sense. Low bridge. Let's keep going. These sky bases are high up here. Even with a 12-chunk render distance, you can't see them normally. That's usually the default. Actually, we could shut this off. We don't need that on. Yeah, put that there. Yeah, we're coming across a lot of sky bases. Obviously already looted, because, I mean, that close to spawn, people would have to be insane. You're right about that. It does do that. Oh, Flaky sent a 6-7. You are right about that, with the render distance that they limit, but it doesn't limit what the pie chart sees. Because if you play with your render distance on the pie chart, it will look for it in that distance rather than the 6. But you're right, Donut does have a 6 limit. Well, a simulated 6 limit, not a full one. Yes, it will be my first time going there. Will bus blocks. He sent a 6-7. 6,000. We're like way above the sky. So when we get there, we'll see. You guys and your 6-7s. Alright, time to nosedive. Woo. Alright, we're gonna have to do a little repair. Alright, let's get above the sky. It was nice up there. We were finding sky bases and stuff. Butterfly click? Not a clue. I'm so glad I can edit my debug menu. Makes it 10 times easier to see than having all that junk on your screen. Oh, you're talking about the double tap with 2 fingers on 1 key. That type of clicking. Yes, I do know. If that's the name of it, then yes. Because you use that, I had to practice that when I was doing anchor spam. When I had to learn how to do anchor spam, you have to be able to do that double click nonsense. Yeah, I practiced that and my fingers hurt because of it. So yes, that I didn't know that's the name. That was the name of it, but yes. Slash it's like being on a drive-through when you can just go into the auction house and purchase things on the fly while you're in the sky. It's like getting a quick meal. $4,000. We're making good. You could hit it a little bit faster if you tried selling some other stuff. Because like I said before, the best way to make money on here is to go into the auction house, look up the most generic random items that are hardly seen in the shop, inside the auction house. No, you can't do that. You weren't here for that when that happened to me. See, here's what happened to Mr. Hero. I was in the end with an old teammate of mine named Sud, and I would teleported him to a base that I found in the end. Well, I fell through a hole into the void, and he accepted the TPA. Once they accept the TPA, any electroflight is automatically shut off for 5 seconds, so you can't fly. So I ended up falling into the void, and I lost my Electra and my Netherite. So yeah, you can't do that. Oh, that was definitely a rest in peace moment. I've lost... Donut has a lot of customized coded plugins that other SMPs do not have access to. So that's something you'll have to you'll learn, is that like the order system is something exclusive only to Donut. Other SMPs don't even have it. And the other things is some of their plugins are highly coded by specialized programmers that Donut paid for to be on the server. Low dive. Because we have so much air up here, we actually don't even need to firework now that I'm looking at it. Just like a slow glide down. Oh, someone made something up here. What is this? Guess someone was attempting a farm, but didn't finish it. Right now I'm getting pretty close. It's about 1,300 on X. So, we'll see. 12 Eyes of Ender. You can make those easily. I'm surprised they would sell for that much. At 900 before X. Then we got to work on our Z coordinate. Oh, there's a giant pull of something. What's going on here? Some people have made some weird attempts at bases. Will bus blocks sent 6-7. Oh, we hit the world border. Wait a sec, what the? Oh, even I'm confused. Okay, so I don't want to be in the negative. Let's get back to the positive. Okay, so here's the border. Oh, there's some pillagers. Run for your life. They're gonna get you. Oh no, I'm being attacked by pillagers. Alright, so we're at XY. Now I need to figure out lower my Z. Z was this way. He's got like 134,000 blocks. Woof. Woof. We're getting to highly contested player activity zones. Apparently X, when you get closer to the border, tosses you back in the negative. Oh, that's fine. I'm just gonna keep heading this way. Oh my gosh, so much stuff. There's a lot of player activity out here. Your server owner went live. Yeah, he likes to do that. He likes to do that. Going live is part of Dr. Donut's thing. Push an X. Player activity is looking like out here. Oh, shockingly, not a lot. You wish he was my server owner. At most, he's just a representative. He does pay for everything, though. There's no doubt about that. You're above the sky again. Alright, we're along Z, so we got a bit of work ahead of us. And we'll shut that off for now, and we'll continue on our journey. And anything we might come across, we'll land on and see what it's all about. Oh, there's the border again. The best investment on here? There's several things. Auto crafters, smokers, glass. Glass is a big one. Ice. Blue ice. Hoppers can be another big one, where you do orders for iron and make hoppers. But a few bigger ones that like give you the most money at once are going to be are mainly going to be things that you get from trading halls, like, for example, Featherfall 4 books, Lunge 3 books, a few others. Let's see. Netherite is always going to be a hot commodity. I just find it weird how netherite bars are worth more than the actual netherite armor. That comparison will always throw me off. But overall, when it comes to items that sell the best and sell the most, it's going to be netherite. Easily, that they sell at the highest but the fastest. The next one after that is just randomized. Yep, I'm selling Shulkers of Lunge 3. I sold 3 of them yesterday at literally 15 mil each. And then another guy posted in there selling his for like 30 mil each, so I put mine at 20. The next 3 that I had. Let's see. Yep, we're still moving along. But like I said, generic things in the auction house that can sell you the most are the ones you're going to want to look for. Like, for example, you got to search around the auction house and look at random things people don't normally buy but want, but are too lazy to make. For me, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Sun's coming up. I don't see it. The sun's not on the horizon. Time zones for you. The only thing I hate about time zones is daylight savings time. I wish they would just get rid of it. I wish it didn't exist. I do not like daylight savings time, and I hate it. What is that? Someone built a giant square out of endstone. Oh no, they stopped halfway. Okay. Hilarious. So you're 35 then. That explains why Lurdy sent you over to my stream. So the age gap between you and me is less than 4 years, because I'm 39, you're 35 then. Whoa! We're not going back that way. No, go back through. There we go. Okay. How do I reduce Z further then? All right, let's go on the other side of this. I think it'll flip me. There we go. Cool. All right. Perfect. Depends on the dad. Some dads will not let their kids on a server SMP because most SMPs really favor free speech, and because of that, they'll just say a lot of stuff that parents don't want their kids seeing. But it usually depends on the server. Hey there, Katie. Welcome to the stream. And also, the end, I've already been there. I've been there a lot. I actually found an unlooted end ship on stream with an Electra and a Dragon Head still on it. Also, Mr. Kaid, if you post your IGN in the chat, I will send you $1 million on that IGN. Let's see. Are we getting closer to spawn? Yeah, we got a while to go. All right, and you know what's crazy is the fact that I can do this from right up here in the sky. YNSA Sava 1 mil. There we go. No, I don't sell skellies. I buy them, mainly. What got going on here? Whoop. Looks like someone built something up here a while ago. Alright, let's go this way, and we dive. Give it a little bit more speed, and we'll keep on going. Right now, I've only got one skelly. Because when I managed to get 158 total skellies, and then Lurdy was looking for skellies because he was trying to fill orders. So I sold him all 158 of the ones I had. It might have been an old map art, but it looked a little weird. Oh well, obviously people found it, and then they blew it up. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Yeah, he started a ticket system on his Discord. How'd I disappear? That's weird. Why am I disappearing right here? What in the world? Is this the edge of the world? We're following Z. Alright, I guess we'll go this way then. Oh, server timed out. What in the world? What is going on with the server now? Now I'm confused. Like, where did I end up? Okay, let's head down. That was some momentary weird lag, so... we're right over the ocean. That was weird. Let's go down a bit. We'll just go right here for a moment and readjust here. I actually need to repair this now. So, doink, 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 doink. There we go. Well, that was random. I wasn't sure what was going on there. Even I couldn't explain that one. It just randomly timed me out for some weird reason when I went over that way. So let me see here. No, we need it to decrease like it was before. 'Cause I couldn't even fly. Guess we'll check it out and see what the heck's going on. Because that was very weird. Well, it appears it's loading now. That was just random. I am live between 3 p.m. and usually 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wow, you had 110 skellies and lost them? One thing I always say to people, Kaid, especially when it comes to stuff like that, never, ever, 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 ever be the one to give first. I don't care if they say they have vouchers. I don't care if they say they're untouched. It's the same thing when I sell my stuff. I always go, yeah, you got to pay me first, and then I'll give it to you. Let's go closer to the ground. This way in case... Oh, we found something. Woo! High speed. All right, we're starting to decrease on the Z-axis, so let's stick to it. Potential village. My goal is to get to spawn. I'm curious about it. I want to see it. Maybe even leave a marker there like, hey, I was here. Low Ridge. Hey there, Matt. Hey there, Matt. And don't forget, Matt, put your... Oh, what's that? Well, what do we got here? Like someone had something going on, but then they stopped right here. Those are powered rails. And don't forget, Matt, put your username in the chat, and I can send you $1 million. Get up above the sky, and then we can go ahead and set that. There we go. Checking that. Yep, we're still decreasing. Low bridge. Well, I'm trying to incentivize people to actually speak in chat. And it helps boost the YouTube algorithm, so it benefits me and you guys at the same time. We both get something out of it. Nothing there. Me, I am 39. 39 years old. We are decreasing properly. Yeah, we're at 114,000. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Fireworks galore. Whoa. There's a lot of old bases and stuff over here. Oh, it looks like just a giant pool. That's all it is. Just a giant pool, folks. That's it. Nothing special. Oh, well, I'm definitely not younger, that's for certain. Oh, look, a sunken ship that somehow is above in the sand. World generation? Maybe. I'm not going to deny, I get that a lot. I also look younger than I actually am, but it's just because of how the guys on my side of the family all genetically are set up. Like, this is just how they grow. They all look younger than they actually are. Well, if you go to I have another channel that I had, and I've already had my face shown on that one. So it's not hidden. It's just since this is a new channel for me, my face hasn't been revealed. Mainly because I just don't feel like getting a webcam. I've gone through 3 of them already. I don't want to go through anymore. I'm just done with webcamming. $2,000 later, after 3 webcams, I've moved on. Whoa, lava pit. The older channel's name? I've completely forgotten. I think it was like Dayhawk 101. It used to be a gaming channel that kind of drifted into a drama channel, and then a little bit of politics, and then a little. It was a variety channel, like did everything. But I got really antsy and wanted to make a Minecraft channel that was purely dedicated to Minecraft, and now here I am. Oh, mature players on Donut? I think it's a less about, well, you are right, it's probably more maturity than anything else. As far as I can tell, it's finding players that aren't going to cause chaos within your teams that you make. Because right now I've got my team is small and there's been no chaos, so things have been really good. When I add more people, for some reason things turn chaotic. I don't think people can help themselves. That's why I'm hoping eventually to find a potential partner on here who's actually really dedicated to just being just calm and cool while playing, and going through and maybe occasionally PvPing, looking for bases, and then can be a pearl puller. And if they're another streamer that join up with me, then I'd be like, hey, I could pull their pearl for them too. Because I've got 2 full bases now. Oh, look at all that bamboo. Oh, that's a lot of bamboo. Big mountain. Holy crap, that is a big mountain. Whoa! There is no doubt there's definitely... Wait, what is that? Wait. I think I just saw an emerald. Oh, look at what I found. It's the emerald. It's the emerald. It's the one people search for, but can't get it barely anywhere. You got room in my thing? Well, I do now. Sweet! Emerald ore. Not bad. It's not bad at all. There's definitely an ancient city underneath this. There can't tell me there's not. I have no idea what it's even worth. I think I have one already too. Don't know. I think I have one sitting in one of my chests. Because I had 2. Oh, excuse me. Maybe we should check auction house real quick. I've been curious about those emerald blocks for a while. It's like Dayhawk one. It's at Dayhawk 101, I think. I forget what the channel's name was. It had 3,170 subscribers. Let's see. Auction house. There they are. Well, they're not as rare as I thought. Look at that. There's a... Well, I mean, they're not worth as much as I thought they were. Probably a mil. I would assume maybe a mil. But, hey. I think I have one already. Let me check. No. Wait, hang on. I think I do. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Yep, there I am. Alright, we'll pop this, we'll do this, make sure we're decreasing. Shocker that I'd find one way above the surface like that, though. Hey there, Mr. Oxo. Let me take care of that. Here you go. Money, money, money. Money, money. Money, money. Money, money. Yes, I do like Terraria. Terraria, Minecraft, Hytale, all of them. Sure thing, Mr. Oxo. Low bridge. Hello there, Mr. AYZN. Oh my gosh, what is this? What is all the way up here that could possibly needed a tower that tall? Alright, well, let's get myself balanced first. Is that correct? There we go. You have been paid, Mr. Aerox. Low bridge. Trying to go to the spawn right now. Yes, I do have a cat called Hexapoo. You must have found the short. Yeah, the one that shows the face reveal, it's one short, and it shows me holding Hex and doing the weird little dance with him in the short. If that's the one you're hunting for. Deep dive. Whoa. Chunks were slow on that one. So cloudy today. Well, let's do some repairs. Here we go. Low bridge. Hey, my views hit 6-7 on the video right now. There's 6-7. That's hilarious. Boy, oh boy, we got a bit to go to get there. Spawn is pretty out there in the world. I'm not giving up. Spawn is the goal. Whoa, what's this? Oh, streamer trap. Streamer trap. And a random obsidian box. What in the world happened over here? Oh, just a bunch of stuff exploding. Poor turtles. They lost their land and their area. Because people wanted to anchor span. Low bridge. This area looks nice. Is it safe to live there? Probably not. Oh. Oh, random cobblestone. Not important. Here's what made Minecraft want to do 64 as the peak stack. A random little house in the middle of nowhere. Someone's attempt at a farm. Yep, looks like it. Whoa. Someone tried to build... Is this a trap? No, it might have been, but I'm not sure. Oh, another village. Of course, most villages on here have been completely ransacked. All right, finally broke out of 100K. Grab a drink. What above the clouds? I'm curious how far the rain actually spawns above a chunk. So you're saying it turns into snow up here? Wait, is it like halfway in between? Oh, there's rain and snow. Okay. So it appears way above the chunk. Gotcha, gotcha. He's like, I found it. Yep, it's just me holding a hex and making his paws dance to something. have no idea. The date for posting is in the description of the short. Like I said, all the guys in my family are like this. We all look younger than we actually are. It's not that shocking. I mean, fun fact is that the majority of women in that are of Asian descent actually age slower until they turn age 50. So it's all about genetics, really. Are we being chased? Is anyone behind us? Not being chased. Well, let me see if we can make this a little bit faster. Sweet. Gliding along the water. It'd be cool if you could get like a weird rift, like it's an air pocket around you, pushing against the water. Press the 3 dots above the short. There's 3 little dotted icons on the short. You just got to click it. It'll show a description and other information. Someone build a random house? Well, they tried. I wonder why people always try to build houses out in the middle of an SMP. I'll never understand that the attraction to do that. Whee! Yep, and have fun. Checking. A lot of destroyed places around here. But the closer we get to spawn, the more destruction I'm probably going to see. It's going to look like 2B2T's spawn. Probably. Giant obsidian pyramids with weird highways everywhere. Trees out here? Weird biome overlap. Huh. Snow, rain, rain, snow. Well, that looks like random traps in areas. Oh, this was a village at some point. And got exploded. Going up. This is probably from back when the Blossoms thing was popular, I think. Eating food. That's right. I did not check my... Nope, no calls or texts. That kind of deviated there. Alright, this way. Oh, going up. All this just to get to spawn. Quite the distance, man. Let's see how much good time I'm making. Oh, we're at 88k blocks. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Uh-oh. Tried to build something. I look exactly like that. I haven't changed that much. Do. Low bridge. What if you could get like an air cone around your character while you're moving with an Electra and create ripples along the water? Hex, he is 6 years old. He's officially 6. My other cat, Jamie, she is turning 5. Ooh, what's going on here? Wow, that's a lot of anchors. Low bridge. Goal is to get to spawn, and to do that, I gotta keep going. All these poor villages. I love mending. If that didn't exist, we'd have to have multiple Electras. There we go. Keep decreasing. I mean, I don't know. That might work, the villagers flying, if I was hauling them from behind. But apparently you got to be careful how fast you go, because the leads will break. Because I've done it a couple times, and the leads always broke on me if I went too fast with the Electra. So I always had to stay over water when I was doing it. But would I be able to friend you on, like, MC PvP? I don't get on MC PvP as much as you would think. I have it, I just haven't used it yet. It's for when I finally get into the mood to, like, kind of just jump into PvP and just PvP for a bit. But yeah, if I get on there, you definitely can. At Crystal, I built myself to be a survivor, not a primary PvPer. So when I get caught up by people, I can usually use crystals to blow them away, get them to stall out, and then I can usually pickaxe my way out. So I usually ender pearl and then I kind of dive out. So am I good at it? Probably not. Am I able to survive? Yes. The one thing I know I can do is sword PvP. I love shield and sword, cobwebs. Having my ender pearls and access to all my wind charges, which is probably what's going to end up happening to Donut. Donut will end up going back to sword PvP if Dr. Donut gets rid of the shop. Oh, there's a village here, and it has already been ransacked. Of course it has. Look at how close we are getting to spawn. I'm not particularly picky about it. The one thing I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to have an e-chest filled with all the items that were in the shop in each shulker. So I'll have a set of each item, and then I can decide what I'll do with it after that. I've already collected a few of the items. I haven't collected all of them yet. But I figure e-chest up a shulker of every item from in there. And yeah, and I made sure to do some orders on some items, just in case. Yeah, because with sword PvP being the thing, if that was to return as Donut's primary, you'd have to carry around stacks of TNT just to grief bases. Who knows, TNT minecarts might become the meta. But personally, I still think sword would definitely be the area everyone would go. Or probably spears. Probably spears. Oh, I'll get shulkers of gas tiers, no doubt. No doubt. That could be the meta, but the problem is TT minecarts take up so much space in your inventory because you can only have one of each. So you'd have to be tactical and smart with how you play them. Plus, if you got blast proc on your leggings, you can't use wind charges. And those that have Electros are probably going to be some of the more dominant players because they'll have access to spears and will be spearing people like crazy. Yeah, my primary thing is I just like doing builds, farms, and other stuff. PvP's never really been a central focus for me. When I see all these craters with these respawn anchors in them, I'm always thinking it's someone who summoned Dr. Donut and wanted to fight him one-on-one. Well, I've watched his streams, but that's about as far as it goes. Shulker there? There is. Why they left that there? Nothing in it. Yeah, I've only ever watched his streams, that's it. What if someone sees and kills me? I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I've died to someone. So, I mean, just the normal thing. I died to someone and that's it. Let's see here. Is this going to interject me back towards the one route? That's fine. Right, so the barrier's right here. Let's see what it does. Alright, yeah, it's still letting me keep going. Oh, that doesn't bother me. It's not the only one I've got. You lose items all the time. That's the risk of using them. Besides, chances are when they blow me up, they'll probably be spamming crystals and they may end up just blowing up the items themselves. I've had that happen on a couple times. Low bridge. Well, I've got 4 sets of netherite, so I just like how it looks. I have 4 sets of netherite and a crap ton of max sets of diamonds, so plus, I've got 41,000 shards, so it's not like I'll ever run out of netherite. Got the shards, you utilize them. Ooh, big lava. Very nice. And I'm sure that netherite that you sold helped boost it pretty significantly. Actually, that's a good question. Maybe I should do that. Slash ah. Oh, I see you got smokers in there. Also, Will, as I was trying to tell you before with the auction house, search for generic random items that people don't normally buy, And if it's an item that has like 4 or 5 listings, do an order for that item, create it yourself, and then post it in auction house, and you could probably make 900k off a stack. I've done that with quite a few things. I just like how netherite looks. It's got a nice feature to it. But the main reason people use netherite is, 1, it has knockback resist. 2, it gives you more durability than diamond does. And when you add unbreaking to it, the durability is even more. So that's the 2 main reasons people like to use netherite. Oh, a chocolate-covered horse, I think. Getting some old bases. These are already farmed cherry areas, though they weren't completely farmed. I'm more shocked that we found any trees within the distance between here and 70k blocks. Ooh, what's that? Is that a stack of stuff? Oh no, that was just a reflection that I was seeing. Just a reflection. Let's see. We are 69k blocks out. All this just to get to spawn. Hey there, 9 Lives, and I'm not buying a villager base, I'm actually selling villagers. Yeah, I'm selling villagers that I made in different chunk areas to people that are looking to start their own trading halls. And also, 9 Lives, if you provide your IGN, I can send you 1 million. Jamie, what's wrong? Besides the fact that you're an oddball. Mightiest... Some of you guys and your names. At least I get to see creative names. There you go, Mightiest Burger. Oh no, it's not if I can, it's just part of the chat. When you guys sub to me, it takes about 10 minutes for you to be able to speak in the chat. I have it set up where if you speak in chat, instead of being very quiet and just provide your IGN, then I can send 1 million, and that creates what YouTube likes to see as activity in the chat, like for the algorithm. So that's why. Oh, well, welcome back then. But yeah, if you're selling villager stuff, Will bus blocks, he's like, hey, 6, 7. But if you are selling villager stuff, it's probably better to do that as do that on Donut's official marketplace on the Discord. Though that's still not scam proof, sadly. Ooh, excuse me. Man, all these craters and stuff. People sure do like to use anchors. Very true. What was that? Well, it sounded like something. I don't know what. Oh, 1 mil. How do you lose 500 mil into a base? I'm confused. I've never heard of anyone who invests 500 mil into a base, other than like if it was a stash and they wanted to fill it. I'll pay you 6, 7. What's wrong? Is it because you don't see food in your bowl or something? Hang on, my cat is getting edgy. I think she's hungry. Woo! Oh, boy. I just exploded. My cat distracted me and I went boom. I'm glad I main hand a totem. If I didn't, I'd be exploding a lot. We need to do a quick repair anyhow. No, that's Jamie. She's my tuxedo. She wants to be fed. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta go quickly feed my cat. She's being like that. Okay. Jumping back in. Everyone seems to be ultra bored at... And actually, nah, I'm not exploring with anybody. I am currently trying to get to spawn. It'll be my first time going to spawn on Donut. I'm curious what it looks like and what I'm going to find. So, oh, well, attempt at a base or maybe a map art. Hard to tell. I'm going. This is happening. There's only 29,000 players right now. Oh. We got the non-chunk loading thing again. Oh, yeah, we're kind of stuck right here. It's not loading. This happened already when I was on my way to spawn. Wait for it to disconnect. There we go. What is with that random thing? Okay, let's see. Where are we? Getting close. And cheaters with Crystal Aura end up getting banned. People that use Crystal Aura get banned within almost like less than 2 days. I mean, I can spam crystals pretty fast now that I understood the mechanics behind it, because I literally had explosions on the explosion particles and didn't realize that the explosion particles actually create a delay in the crystals. And for the longest time, I'm like, why can't I spam crystals as fast as everyone else? And I sat there and I was practicing forever on a single-player world, and then boom! Finally, I saw a video that said, make sure you shut off crystal explosion particles, and I did on Donut, and now suddenly I can crystal fast. Oh, I already have Marlowe's crystal optimizer. Yeah, I've already got that. That solves the client-side issue with the crystals staying put. So that's I already have that. Yeah, because I was having issues with the crystals staying put, not going pop. Like, here, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, so for the longest time... See, now I can actually do it fast. Even with the high ping. It was shocking because I couldn't do it before because I had this on because I wasn't paying attention. Right here. I had... one sec. See explosion particles? This was why I wasn't able to do anything. So. Yeah, Fast Crystals is on. Fast Crystals is on. The reason I got the optimizer was for to be able to actually utilize this on here. And it's nice because the stupid explosion particles were preventing me from getting any kind of spam going. And you can see there's still a delay because of the high ping because it's at 145. Oh, that reminds me. I've got to do double tap. Hang on, let me do this. Yeah, something like that. Wee. Yep, but I have fast crystals on, so no worries, no worries. I just had to make sure I shut off explosion particles because for over my 57 days of playtime, 3 days ago I realized you shouldn't have that on. Sure, I can as long as it's clear and there's not a bunch of people there. Because if there's a bunch of people there, I might not be able to get a TP off for you. But we'll see. We'll see once I get there. Going up. Let's head up into the sky. Slash... firework. Nah, I don't do training arcs. I'm not flame frags. But appreciate the offer though, but nah, I train myself. It's a learning process for me. Oh, not that one. Where was it? What was I looking for? Oh, F3. Let's make sure I'm decreasing on Z. There we go. No, I don't agree with that method because that method is more applied to the end than it would be in the overworld. The problem with doing that is I'm running the risk that it's risky to do that type of mode on an SMP where your connection is not so good. If you do that, you run the risk of if you disconnect and reconnecting and immediately crashing into the ground. So while that method is proven, it does give you more distance and you save on rockets. It does not. It's better used in the end than it is in the overworld. Besides, I don't mind wasting rockets. My only goal right now is getting to a certain thing. Faked Lotus, sure thing, my bro. Faked Lotus. A lot of Bedrock players today. See, did I get that right? Oh, no, gotta add the D in there. And 1 mil. There we go. Yeah, because when I'm in the end, I'll do the down thing where I will rocket and then come back up. And I get a lot more distance. Though I do hate doing it in the end, though, because I'm worried I'm going to hit the void. So it's a hard judge. Nah, I'm not a primary PvPer. Sorry, bro. PvP's not really my go-to thing. I stay away from things that will make me possibly make me overly angry. For example, I used to play FPS games, but that for years was a very stressful thing because I'd get ticked off at things. So I avoid things that I know could likely tick me off. That's why I like doing like just base raiding, maybe an occasional PvP session here or there. Oh yeah, random courts are off right now. They are currently off. Off as off gets. I'm currently following Z, and then I got to go along X, so reducing both takes a little bit of time. I think this was the right coordinate. Here, there we go. Yep, keep going this way until we hit that teleporting barrier again. There we go. So many bored people. Me, I don't get bored. There's always something to do. They are both decreasing, but actually I need to get at a Z first. And if I can get it closer, I can reduce X just a little bit further. Geronimo. Ooh, this is a biome I don't think I'm familiar with. Looks like, oh, it's the desert thing. Never mind, I'm quite familiar with this biome. Clear blue waters and then hard ground. Oh, random ping just jumped up. I just jumped to 1,000 ping. Do a quick disconnect. Refresh. Oh yeah. Yep, there it is. 5 refreshes. Go back in. All right. Hopefully we're good. We're good. So, 5,400. See if I can balance out Z and X. We're getting close, but it's going to take another 20,000 blocks to get there. Mightiest Burger, spamming the 6-7. 6-7. That meme apparently is never going to die. Everyone wants to live with it. Some kid says it during a school assembly. It gets recorded, and it becomes a thing. I don't understand. Oh, they're adding 6-7s to a bounty. I'm not even sure how high my bounty is. That's a good question. I guess Friday I'll find out. I bet if we were to go underground, there'd be 3x3 tunnels everywhere. Because since we're getting so close to spawn. Oh man, look at this area. Whoa! Must have been a loot drop back during the early days. What's really high? Oh, I haven't sold any so far. I think my title might be a little bit confusing. I'm saying villagers for sale, but I think some people are reading it as I'm looking to buy villagers, which I'm not sure how they could confuse that. Oh, my bounty's over 45 mil. Well, dang. I guess come Friday when I start... Oh, nope, 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 nope. We're not getting caught by that chunk loading. With my bounty at that high, that'll make it more opportunistic when I rate bases on Friday for people to try and get me. Sometimes, because I'm so used to doing that double click thing off my right click, I accidentally will double click a firework. He meant shot. Alright, let's see here. That right there. Checking this. Not bad. Random bamboo. You can tell this used to be something. It's shocking to me there's still so many trees around here. You would think the closer you get to... Ooh, what's going on up here? Ooh, is that, what I think it is? Nope, it's just cobble. It's like someone built something. I don't know what. I mean, obviously, this is old. Very, very old. So... Ooh! Random ping. Well, I'm not worried about losing my netherite and Electra. So, nothing to worry about. I'm not worried about losing that. No, I'm not. I've got another Electra, and I have 41k in shards, and I already have 4 sets of netherite. Well, look at it this way. I'm not going to be like some players who just burn their netherite and Electras in front of other players to just be a giant jackass. No, I'm not going to do that. But in the case of me, my stuff, while it is precious to me, it's just game stuff. It's not that big of a deal. So I already have 2 Electras. I have 4 sets of netherite. I'm not too worried. Did anybody ransack this village? Let's see. Let's see if this village has nope, people ransacked it. Poor villagers. They never had a chance. I should really give an Electra. Now, it may be one thing to say that it doesn't bother me to lose it, but giving it away, that's a bit hard. Oh, we're getting random spikes. What is going on now? Yeah, see, look at this. Do a quick disconnect. Find out why my ping's shooting up. Oh yeah, the server's being silly. Look at that. Alright, that seems better. Everyone wishes they had an Electra. Oh no, we're at 0 MS now. What? Look at this. Look at me gliding. Let me check Discord real quick. I'm curious if something's going on Donut. Oh, let's see. And yeah, a bunch of people in the NA side of things are complaining about ping issues and connections. So it's not just me. Yay! It's nice to know that I'm not losing my mind. That seems better. Okay, are we alive and well? Are we good? Yeah, everyone wishes they had an Electra. We should have all gotten an Electra on Christmas, but of course, the Advent calendar wasn't so nice to us. It gave us a Wither Skull. What's up here? Any potential? Oh, yeah, there is something. Okay. Truth is, if I understood... Oh, what's this? Hi. Yes, hello. Alright. Was it this way? This way? Yeah, it's this way. Maybe. The problem that I've had with nether traveling is that when I'm moving block to block, the nether portals on Donut are weird. One time it set me, I was using portals to get further away, and then somehow I hit some random portal and it set me to the top of the nether. And the portals don't even teleport you back to the same portal you went through. What is going on up here? Ooh, a lot of bases. Gotta work for it. I mean, I worked for my first Electra. No doubt about that. And then the next Electra I found in the end during a stream on a ship that had a dragon head too. It wasn't looted. But the funniest part about that was I gave that Electra to Jur and then he sold it. Really? What was the point of giving him an Electra if he was just going to sell it? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Do 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 do. All right, see you later. Geronimo. Oh, we're near the border now. Yet somehow we're still decreasing down the X, so... Well, let's just go through it. It'll teleport me. I think they split up like that because of the way the servers work. Because it's multiple servers that link different sections of the world in, so you don't have to really struggle with loading it. Take a quick landing. There we go. For some reason when I land on the ground, then the sound of the air comes back. Very weird. It's only after I teleport, though. Whoa, that was a totally destroyed area. So many random nerd poles. And yet, not a single one showing an actual skybase. I wonder why people do that. I wonder if it's because of the chunk rendering. Way too used to it. Keep going to want to double click my right click. Really got to get out of that habit. They're very funky lately. After I think 1.215, they do this weird thing where the one will teleport you to the nether, but when you teleport back into it, it doesn't teleport you back to the same one you went through. It's very weird. I felt an earthquake, but not a literal earthquake. It's the earthquake of my fat cat jumping off the top of the chair, and I can hear it and feel it at the exact same time. And she's not even subtle about it. Just like, hey, over here, I'm making the world's loudest thump. Ooh, canal. Let's give this a shot. Ooh. Well, I'm curious how, because I tried to build an orbital strike cannon, but because of the way the nether portals were working, it was screwing up running the minecarts through and doing the target. So for whatever reason, I just could not get it to work. So I'm thinking maybe on older versions of Java, it works better. Ooh, tunnel. Low bridge. Boink. I know on Donut it's very weird how it's set up, because if I could, I would have moved the villagers like I did on my single player worlds utilizing portals, but for whatever reason it's just really weird on here how they're set up. Oh, Dark Oak Forest. Not bad, not bad. Hmm. Well, looks like we gotta do a repair real quick. Alright. Get ever so closer. Ever so closer. Along it. Hey there, N1. And I have skellies, but I'm not selling skellies. I am buying skellies though. I'm buying skellies 1.2 million each, but if you're selling them in stacks rather than one at a time, I'll buy a stack for 1 million each per stack as long as it's 10 times the amount. So if you have like 10 skellies, I'll buy it for 10 million. If you have 20 skellies, I buy it for 20 million. If you have 30 skellies, I buy it for 30 million. Let's see here. But buying one skelly at a time would be 1.2 million each. I'm noticing if I go to my regular NA East, I'm fine, but for some reason the ping's actually triple digits. That is random. Oh yeah. Oh boy, I gotta really get used to not doing the double click. $29K. Anything cool up here? Oh yeah, there's a base. Old one. Oh, no one did anything with this. Oh, I wonder if they were transporting something. Ooh. Well, not really interesting. Oh, there was the ping. 3. Cool. We're making really good time. Take a little sip. Love how every time I get a high ping, all of a sudden my simple voice mod doesn't work anymore. Plugin has failed. Between. Had to dodge that one. Lighting. Teleport. Do a quick landing. Whee. Off we go. Might be an ancient city under here, given that it's a large mountain. Oh, there's those ghosts that like to knock you off the cliff. No. Another shooting star. Uh, about 20,000 blocks or so. See if we can adjust this a bit. I'm following the z-axis to get to 0. And then I got to do the x-axis to get to 0. Actually, the perfect time to get these to decrease together. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Pretty close now, the y and the x and the y, so I just gotta keep following and going this way. That was a delay. Yep, there it was. About 2000. So about about 1,000 difference on both. Getting close. Getting a lot closer now. Near, 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 near. Cross through it. Wow, this area has been destroyed. My gosh. Goes another shooting star. Much, much closer. We don't got a lot longer. Let's see. Whoa, massive. Random village. Looks like it was already ransacked. And a streamer trap. Man, people were building streamer traps way back. Well, that would make me very sad, because then I wouldn't be able to utilize Fulbright mod anymore. I wouldn't be able to have my cool shaders. You probably could. But I love my shaders, man. The Solus shader just gives so much life to Minecraft. So much life. Ooh, look, a mega wall. I'm not sure if he'd lose a lot of players. I remember there was an AI short done with Dr. Donut that where he was like, decided to remove the /shop command, so no more shop items. And then it was like, oh no, half the player base quit. What do you guys want from me? You want the shop gone? We all know when shop does get removed. I don't think /shop itself is going to be fully removed. I'm thinking he's going to remove key items from it that people use to resupply mid-fight. I think that's the ultimate goal. What's that? Fireworks Star? Never heard of it. And 9K. Oh, we're getting closer. Get closer, broskies. Probably, yeah. It would most likely be the shards. Lovely swim. A lot of old structures coming in close. I wonder if anybody would be foolish enough to build a base underneath spawn somewhere and see if they'd actually be able to maintain it. Very true. No more crystal, though, and those that do crystal would have to be, like, the ones who kept crap tons of items to make them. But, I mean, if, once it is removed, items from the shop will actually be worth a lot. From what I understand, /shop had Electros at one point. from what I heard, but I'm not sure if that's true. Oh, I didn't even see that. Came in like right off my blind spot up the front. That's the kind of stuff I don't like. I don't like RNG crates. I think they're a bad form of gambling, and they should not be allowed on anything. That's why any SMP I've ever been on that has that kind of system, I call it out immediately, because it's it's just a addictive way of making people keep paying money, and it's a disgusting business model. I find it disgusting. Ooh. Big village here, no longer there. All right, let's keep going. Low bridge. And we fly. Okay, we're good now. Yeah, we're getting closer. Getting closer to spawn. Did it? I mean, if I was farming ice, I might get it. A few hundred blocks on Z, so let's use X now. So we're officially at getting to 0 on the... Ooh, what's this? Interesting. Someone made it along 0. Is it a highway? Someone made a highway. I think they made this to go along X. Who has the time to build stuff like this? So this is lowering X while keeping Z pretty balanced. Huh. Yeah, it does. Oh, we'll follow it. Looks like some people are doing ice block racing. This means we're getting closer, folks. I probably don't need this on anymore, so... We got plenty of rockets. We've healed up. Wait, is that a player? Oh, look, it's a player. He's just kind of randomly running along the thing. So we met a player on the way out here. What the heck is this thing? Well, it's saying something strange. Let's make sure our X... Yep, X is going down. Furnaces... not really. I'm not worried. Everyone's panicking over my Electra. I have another Electra, folks. I will be fine. Stuff goes down, stuff goes down. But this is the risk of going towards spawn. And people building weird bases. Got 6,000 blocks still, so we'll see. Someone had a boat. Are they attempting to boat across? Someone laid down water along the side of this. The sheer chaos of players. This'll tell you. Oh, it's the water wall. This I found in my previous stream a long time ago. So here's the water wall someone decided to make. It must have been bored crapless. You gotta be super bored to want to make this. I remember this. I came across this water wall during one of my streams. And now it's a lava wall. And now it's a whole wall of end. And it stopped. I guess they got bored. They were like, eh, no more. It's not any 4K blocks in either. I'm surprised I'm not seeing any 6-7 signs. I bet if I looked at my pie chart, it would be flooded with crap. What's this again? Crying obsidian letters. Right, we're gonna land right here first. Alright. I need my voice chat to actually start working. I'm sick and tired of it randomly disconnecting like that. Okay. Here we go. Cool. Look at all these chests. Someone's like, let me double, triple, quadruple, and take about 1 billion chests and put them here. And if you're ever trying to make an order for chests, visit Spawn. You'll find it. This is like 2B2T. We're getting closer. Here we go. Here's the craziness. Who builds some of this stuff? Some people have a lot of time on their hands. A whole thing of cobble. I don't understand players. I really don't. Like, why do this? Like, what does this achieve for you? E4WL. I don't know what that means. Alright, let's go up the massive pyramid, because if I recall right, up from here. There it is. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Oh, now we're above it. Well, we're still about 300 blocks out before we start getting there. Oh, here we go. Check it. Everyone's left their initials somewhere. Players running around. Oh, we were already at 0. Okay, we're here. Just random players running around doing stuff. Yeah, I'm there now. This is spawn. We are quite literally there. Let's go ahead and find a spot. All right. You cannot TPA. This is an unsafe area. Really? Oh, it's considered unsafe. Okay, well, it looks like I can't TPA you, sadly. Thought maybe you could, but I guess not. Oh, someone put a thing in it, of course. Let's try to find 000. Yeah, but I want to be up here, not below world height. What's this? Random ender chest in the middle of nowhere. Alright, let's find 0 on the X first. Like right here. Yep, this is 0, and then there's 0 on the Z. Oh! They went straight for me. They were like, free! Now that's a clip farm. This is why I doubled. See, Pink Joe got blown up. People be blowing each other up. Like, that was so close. Well, we got here at least, and now I can check it out a little bit. Dig down like 3 blocks. In obsidian?
Oh my days.
I wonder why people came out to spawn.
I just don't want you to have it.
Yo, let's get it over there. 2 kids, bro. What the?
Ooh.
What in netherite?
Makes me wonder what spawn looks like for all this random stuff. Just kind of want to explore this a little bit. Let's check it out. Sadly, nah. A little too risky. I'm not gonna be able to TP you. Because that means I gotta go down, and then teleporting you would require me to step somewhere. Let me check behind me. Am I following with the thing? This out here is just as fine. I'm not sure if this is a good spot, though. Let's see. There's water there. I don't know if this is below. I understand you want to go, but I'd have to find a spot. Guess down here, then? I said the electric would stop doing that. Oh. Well, welcome to spawn. Beat? Oh no! Be very careful. I'm hunting rabbits. Oh, of course they want it. So Will Busblocks wanted to go to spawn. People are crazy building this kind of stuff around here.
Where did my map work?
Oh, yo. Okay.
What the heck was that? Yo. I'm curious why they're going so panicky. OTS Dayhawk season?
Wait, you don't want to kill Dathan?
Did you just hear him scream, Electra? They really are running Electras that badly. And I can always talk when I'm passing by. Electra! Well, of course they want to wreck. That's what they do. The majority of them, though, are... I could tell from the last guy that popped me twice when I managed to pop and grab Totem. They quite literally... they popped me twice, and then as soon as I grabbed Totem again, they were definitely, most likely, probably using Crystal Aura, just from the rate of the speed. I'm just exploring. I want to check this place out. I've never been here before, so spawn's pretty nice. Electra! Now that dude's wearing golden armor and is currently crystalling people. Now my conclusion based on that is they're doing some stuff they shouldn't be doing. But Will Busblock's got the visit here. It's open season on Electro Man. Alright, so we've explored most of this bottom area. Let's go down here a little bit. Water everywhere. Oh, wow. This looks like... I'm sure the inside of spawn at Nether looks even worse than this. Look at all this stuff, guys. This is crazy. crazy. Is there a ghast here? I hear a ghast. Where is the ghast? Is it a happy ghast? Did someone fly all the way to spawn on the world's slowest mount? Weird. I don't know what's down below its spawn. This is sky level. So I'm sure it looks terrible down below. Like it's a chaotic mess that you couldn't quite understand. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that would definitely be an understatement. Who has time to build this? Oh yeah, we're in the tight zone over here. Which means the closer I get to 0, the more crazy that'll get. One random letter H. Oh, I know that. I'm just saying, the thing is who has time for that. See all the cobble. Yep. Mega water wall, huh? Some people at spawn are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Electra! We want one. Give us one. Oh, this is a giant water bridge. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Obeko is wearing golden armor and blowing people up with crystals. And this is the highway. Cool. I mean, yeah, it's a low durability item, just like the Electra, so... So it makes sense that it could definitely heal fast. Pick up some experience, we need it. This is a sky highway. Spawn is interesting, I'll say that much. Spawn is very interesting. Oh, I got a phone call. We are going to have to take that. Give me 1 sec. Hello? Your checkbook is inside the front of the bag that I brought to your hospital, Mom. Have you not looked for it? I already got a suitcase filled with a bunch of clothes for you, but I came home because I'm live streaming right I said I have a suitcase filled with clothes and stuff. I couldn't find your toothpaste or toothbrush, so I'm not sure what you did with that. So you had it in the kitchen sink? Oh no, I already looked at your sink in the bathroom. You didn't have a toothbrush or a toothpaste over there, so I'm assuming it must be in your bag somewhere. All right. Well, yeah, I put that in the... Yep, that's in your suitcase too. I did grab that. And I got a comb for you too. So I'll drop that off at the hospital tomorrow in the morning. Okay. Alright, well, I'll let you go. No, I'm live streaming right now. Why would I want to hear you sing? People are literally listening to our conversation. People are literally listening to our conversation right now in my chat. My mother says hi, guys. I said my mom says hi, guys. In the chat? No. Alright, see ya. Hilarious fun. But yeah. Oh look, there's the eclipse again. I love Solar Shader. It's so cool. I don't see any more deaths from this chunk. Unless I'm not near the chunk right now. Let me see. No. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This way. Back this way. No, it's back this way. There we go. There they are.
Wait, hey. Wait, can you come down here on Crying Lobby?
There's peeps everywhere. But we're exploring around. They're like, hey, can you come down here? Don't worry, I won't crystal you to your face. I swear I hear a ghast. There is a ghast! Well, look at that. Is it a happy ghast? It's a happy ghast! Aww. It's so cute. Look at it, guys. It's a happy ghast. I knew I heard a happy ghast moping around here. If I put a set of binoculars on it, does it become mine? With a weird headset? Can we get on you? I don't think we can. We could probably land on top of you. Well, that'll require a little bit of work. Oh, no, we almost did. F5 is better for trying to get on this thing. Me trying to get on a happy gas. No! Well, I mean, I can still stand on it. Oh. Nope, we fell through. It was worth a shot. What's this saying? So much stuff at spawn, man. Wait, is that what I think it is? Is that one of those... It's a flying machine. Someone was trying. Is it still moving? No, it's not. It doesn't have the sticky pistons on it anymore, and the sticky blocks. Spawn is pretty interesting, though. Like, I'm curious what it looks like down below. I'm sure it's like a freaking maze. Oh, so this is what Spawn looks like. Then there's the massive Tower of Doom over here. So it's been 2 months for you, and I'm just looking at this like, geez. Let's see, tomatoes, D4WL. I do not know what that means. D4WL. I could probably Google it. That would probably tell me. Oh, that looks cool. Look at that. I mean, with the solar shader, it looks great. Look at that. That is really cool. Whoever built that definitely built something nice. I like the fact that you can make supersized gates. Makes it look cool, like you're bringing something into the world that shouldn't be there. Here's the highway. I'm sure that one dude that was running along the river was trying to come to it. Congratulations! Now the question is, though, you could have had it before, but you were selling it. Yes. But for all streamers, Spawn is like a spot to go to. Oh look, now people are adding copper chests. For the copper golems, poor guys. They're like, why are we here? It doesn't make any sense. I actually could have brought a spear with me. Actually, I do have a spear. Alright, is this a way in there? Interesting, interesting. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Let's go to the shop. That. Boink, boink, boink. Not bad, not bad at all. I like the. I finally did my rite of passage. I went to spawn. It was a good rite of passage. Good rite of passage. Well, you got to actually know how to do it right. You can't just go in there and go, "Oh, I've got a spear and Electra. I'm fine." No, you're not, bro. You're definitely not fine. Because most of the people that are doing it, they don't, they go straight for dives, like they're doing mace, and that's not what you do. You got to sidewind it without crashing into the ground. Not a bad place. Not a bad place. Towers of cobble, entire things of endstone. The super wall. And over we go. Here's the water wall. Fun place, fun place, fun place. Signs everywhere. Oh, this is the Cody Smile guy. Well, some people have a lot of time on their hands. And this is not as bad as 2B2Ts. That one's terrible. Oh, someone lost their efficiency for a shovel. I like those people screaming, Electra! Poor village, caught in the center of the destruction. Well, oops, sorry. Team home. What are you talking about? I just said a team home. What? Pretty sure we did. Let me see. Home 5 should be here with these guys. Slash home 4. Does that mean it just cut me out? And this is the border wall that I created right here. Well, regardless. Back by the Cody Smile signs, there should have been named furnaces. Oh, the named furnace thing? Yeah. Oh, someone had some stuff. Who blew up here? Oh, we'll grab that and those. Those any good? Oh, they're not bad. Someone was recently here and exploded. Not bad, not bad. All right. Well. Oh no, we're not doing this. It always does this right at the last second. There's always this random thing where I teleport to spawn or to the away from key area, and for some reason, it never loads properly and always crashes me, so I have to immediately disconnect, otherwise it freezes forever. Come on, disconnect. Let's go. This time it doesn't crash me, but I should be able to get back to the main screen. Waiting, waiting, waiting for it to load. There we go. Butt slap. Butt slap. Alright, well, that is it for today's stream. I got to go to spawn and accomplish a much needed rite of passage. So, I will see you guys again next time.